And we're live. Welcome to the Writer's Life, the place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life and where you get the truth about the writer's life. Subscribe if you haven't already. Punch the like button and tap the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on one exciting video. It's a Wonderful Life. It's probably playing a million times tonight, right? All over the place. I haven't seen it in 20 years. When I was young, I used to watch it with intensity because I always felt for George and like how stuck he was in his, the family business, and like he always wanted to travel and see the world, and he wanted to go to college and he wanted to just be an adventurer and all those things, and yet he was stuck. He was stuck in this life that he had sort of created for himself, whether he knew it or not. And so, like, for a while, I did live that life. I went to work for my dad, and I hated it. And, before you know it, you have a couple kids running around, and you're like, what did I do? Where did I make this wrong turn? Or whatever. Nothing against the kids, believe me, or anything like that. But I like foresaw a future of like George Baileyness. Just like stuck in this business, and going nowhere, getting my 2 weeks vacation a year, and just sort of fading into middle-aged oblivion, and then old age oblivion, and then death. That's what I foresaw. And so back in the late 90s, I changed my life completely. I like gave up everything. Gave up the country club, gave up the business, gave up. It ended up giving up. Our marriage broke up, and I went to writing school, and there was no looking back at whatsoever. I was still young, in my late 20s, early 30s, and I wanted a life of adventure. I wanted to travel. I wanted to write and see the world, and that's exactly how it's turned out. And no regrets. And ever since that happened, I mean, it was hard too. It was hard on a lot of people. It wasn't, it was kind of probably in retrospect, people probably thought it selfish of me, but you only have one life. And sometimes you have to take a mulligan with how with your life, or reboot it, or whatever, however you want to, however you want to put it. But I certainly did, and there's no regrets on my end at all for having conducted myself the way I did, because I changed my life. I didn't get George Baileyed, and I know too many guys that are George Baileyed. The life for them is over. It's just they're stuck. Not me though. So I never watched the movie anymore. I guess doesn't mean the same thing to me anymore. Now it's just it's just a stupid Christmas movie now. But at the time I used to watch it with intensity. Like, let this be a warning: do not become George Bailey. All right, it's Christmas Eve. I definitely will come to you Monday. All right, you guys have a Merry Christmas, and I think it's the end of Hanukkah today or tomorrow. So happy Hanukkah, and I will talk to you guys later. Ciao, ciao.